Paula.
Hi, Xenia.
Welcome to Lore Actually, the podcast where we discuss fiction.
Welcome, everyone.
How are you doing?
Fine. Those who are actually watching our videos rather than listening will notice that we have a change in setups.
Scenery,
Slice.
yeah. We decided to sit next to our plants that I'm very proud of, to be honest.
Actually, literally 2 minutes ago, my dog was on the top of the couch, so people would be able to see, but she left.
Aww.
She's sulking.
My dog is also sulking because my husband is out, so yeah. So, are you ready for new episode?
Yes.
Yeah. I have news. A lot of news.
Okay.
First of all, Phoebe Dynamore is cast as January Andrews in the Beach Read adaptation, which I'm very excited about. People are very excited about. I have no comments. I'm excited about Beach Read, and we can move on. Our recurring segment, Westeros Daily.
Oh, Westeros Daily, yes, my favorite segment, please.
Yes, Game of Thrones, the Mad King play is set to premiere in summer 2026, I think.
Weird flex, but okay.
And I feel like George Martin is just like allergic to finishing, the books. Or maybe he has some kind of contract with the devil not to finish Game of Thrones.
With HBO, more like. Devil in this context being HBO.
Yeah, I mean, that was an interesting news, to be honest. I don't know. I actually started The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Just started, so I have no comments yet. But what do you think about this?
My guess, about not finishing the books, my guess is that the books, or the way that he's either imagined them or written them, we don't know. He might have not written anything, okay, is way better than whatever the series did with the last season. And my guessing the final result is the same. Okay, Daenerys goes mad, Jon kills her, blah, blah, blah. It just may be written, elaborated a bit better in the books, and there's like
more gradual, I think.
Yeah, more gradual, rather than like one day she wakes up and she's crazy. And maybe there's something that potentially now we're entering conspiracy theories, but he's getting somehow paid by HBO to not publish because that's gonna like ruin the legacy of the TV show. Not that there's much legacy.
Yeah.
But no, you know what I mean, though? It's like people will demand, oh, you need to refilm it, redo the whole thing. Like, you need to do it as it's in the books, blah, blah, blah. Because at some point we lost the plot. Because even the lots of things are different.
Yeah.
Like Jaime's story is totally different, than it is in the books. Like there's so. I mean, I know
there's a story about Lady Stark that she
Yeah,
becomes like a
Catelyn Stark. Yeah, she becomes Lady Stoneheart. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah, but that's like that gets into pure kind of, spirits, and the book is way more going into this fantasy more, because in the series the only kind of extra, like non-human thing is the dragons.
Dragons, yes.
Even like the whole Lord of the Light story is way more prominent in the books. Okay. And there is like, actual things happening versus in the TV show. So
yeah, because I read only 2 books, so it wasn't that, much.
In all fairness, I don't remember. Like right now, someone would ask me, like, I saw a TikTok the other day, like, where did we leave the characters at the end of the 5th book, Dance with Dragons?
People care.
And I was like, yeah. Because now that Night of the Seven Kingdoms is out, there was the trailer for House of the Dragon. My FYP is like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And not even Bridgerton, Game of Thrones. And there's one page that does kind of book versus series comparisons, and especially focusing on how in the books the characters are way, way more evil. Like Cersei, Tyrion, they're like way worse. Like Tyrion in the series is a hero. Yeah. In the books, he's a creep and he is a creep and a sexual predator.
The books are darker.
Yeah, way, way, way darker. So I was reading like that, and same page did like, where did we leave the characters? And I'm checking, I'm like, I don't remember any of it. I was thinking like none of this was like, almost none of it was in the series. So like the end of Dance with Dragons, totally not. Like a little bit maybe for Daenerys, a little bit similar, and for Jon Snow arc and Sansa a bit, but they changed so much. At this point, news about the West End TV show, it's like, it's not doing anything. I've given up. I'm more invested in House of the Dragon. I'm more invested in like the side stories. Like I would rather see that than at this point the end of the books.
You know what's happening in my life? My mother started
Yes.
reading Fire and Blood. Is that about the
Yeah,
House of Dragon?
the House of Dragon.
I've never expected it to happen. That I would talk to my mom and she would start retelling me the story of Targaryens. And she's like so invested. I think this is
Yeah.
like a first hyperfixation for my mother ever. Because like
Nice.
she was always resisting it, and she's like, I am so invested. She's like, she read this book. She will start reading Game of Thrones, and I'm just like,
Mm,
wow, you are going
She
crazy.
should.
I think, yeah.
Has she seen the series?
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
I think she wasn't even that critical of the last season, but also it was like some time ago and she wasn't like, that much into all of the series as she is right now.
Yeah.
So she didn't have much to say, but I feel like she will probably reread it and rethink.
Yeah, because I mean, I know that even people who didn't read the book didn't like the last season that much.
Yeah, I
But
mean, I
it,
haven't read the
yeah,
I mean, I read 2 only, but I haven't read past 2 first
yeah.
books. I mean, this is famously like, Game of Thrones, How I Met Your Mother, and probably Lost. Lost is like 3 series that are famously flopped their
The
final.
finale.
Yeah,
Yeah, we just have to live with it.
unfortunately. So, next news. Well, I don't know if you're into that, but Mortal Kombat is coming
Oh, the
out
movie.
soon. Yes.
Yeah.
I am so
No.
fucking excited.
I don't know if you're into that. No, I'm not into that. But isn't it with what's his name? The
Carl
actor from The
Urban?
Boys.
Carl Urban?
Yeah.
Yes,
I thought
I
the
think.
trailer actually looks good, but
I mean,
yeah.
you have to watch the first part. The first part was
There's
actually
a
good.
first part.
Yeah, this
I
is the
thought this was the
second.
first part. Okay, fine.
No, no.
Okay.
I mean, I was waiting for Mortal Kombat adaptation for like ages, and like the first part actually delivered, and
Mm-hmm.
I felt so much joy watching it. And when Carl Urban was cast as Johnny Cage, I was just like, this is the
This is the good
perfect
casting, yeah.
cast. Yes, this is very good
Yeah.
casting. I mean, all of the characters in this are very good casting. I really love what they did with the first movie, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited for the second one because there's gonna be, Revenant Kung Lao. You probably don't know the story if you're not into Mortal Kombat, but it is very good. Also, Noob Saibot, which is my favorite character to play. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. Yeah, that's all the news about Mortal Kombat. Watch the trailer. It's coming out in May this year, so we have to watch it. Next news is have you seen the new cast of X-Men?
There's a new X-Men?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I can't keep track of all these Marvel developments. No, I haven't seen. What's the new X-Men?
But I think some of these are rumors, some of these are not. So Bryan Cranston is Professor X, apparently. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, obviously. Taron Egerton as Wolverine as well.
Well, that's young Wolverine.
I guess like Hugh Jackman is gonna be old man, like old Logan, old Wolverine. I don't know like
Okay.
how it's gonna be like with Patrick Schwarzenegger as Cyclops, which I'm, to be honest, not sure why, like what they're doing with that. But
Have you seen
okay.
him in White Lotus?
Yeah, but
The
I
last.
didn't
I
finish
can
the
see it. I can
season.
see it. Because
Okay.
Cyclops is a bit like, I can see it working.
No, yeah.
I'm more like not convinced by Bryan Cranston as Professor X.
I think also they will recast Gambit, allegedly.
No, this can be real, guys. This can be real. Why? There's Channing Tatum is right there. Why? It's already him.
I think they're just like rebooting everything.
Like, let me watch Doomsday first, and then let's like bombard the fans with the casting of the new X-Men. Like, at this point, convince me that it's good still to watch before I sign up for like another X-Men movie, because there hasn't been a good Marvel movie in years, like an ensemble since Endgame. Fight me on this. This is my opinion. I'm not taking like
My opinion
even.
is Avengers first one.
Yeah, there you go. Even better. Yes, 100%. Honestly, but like I'm kind of being kind and saying that like Endgame was like good entertainment value, at least, But the actual like good movie that you want to feel like I can rewatch this movie. Yeah, it's the first Avengers. 100%. First Avengers.
Yeah, I
So
know.
at this point, stop. Please, God, Jesus, Lord, stop with the fucking Marvel. Let us watch Doomsday and then we'll see. My God.
Next one. Have you seen the last season of, I mean, the second season of Good Omens?
Yes, of course, yes.
I haven't. I
You
stopped at some point.
haven't?
I stopped at some point when I understood. I have my personal, how do you say that? Quarrel with the choices in Good Omens. So, first of all, the news that after 3, I think, years, they finally filmed the third season, which is going to be like one
Ah, there's
episode
gonna be a third season.
in May. Yes.
Why?
They're gonna finish it, I guess. I mean, there were old. What was that?
They're scaring away the birds here because the birds are procreating too fast and they're shooting the birds. They're literally shooting the birds in the streets of France. And imagine walking the dog at the same time. Like,
Oh
and
my
this goes off.
God. They're shooting, how do you call them? Deers here in
Mhm.
forest, because like they're also procreating too fast. And they tell you like in the winter, don't go into the forest between like 8 p.m. and I don't know, like morning.
Do not step on treacherous roads. Do not, you know this meme.
So basically,
So third season of Good Omens. Yeah.
yeah.
What's your issue with Good Omens?
Wait. So
Fine.
it's gonna be one episode, which is like
One
90
episode.
minutes.
Ah,
Yes.
like a
Like a
TV movie. Okay,
Yes.
like a TV movie. Okay.
Obviously, they had to like finish it because of Neil Gaiman sexual assault
Yeah,
allegations
yeah,
and
yeah.
like trials and all of this stuff. But my personal problem with the Good Omens is that, I mean, I read the book. I love the book, but this is one of my favorite books, even though I'm not particularly fan of Neil Gaiman, even before the assault allegations. But I think that we have so little of male friendships depicted on screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like seeing a good, like healthy male friendship on screen is such a rare thing.
Especially when it's like two main characters.
Yes.
I forgot they turned them gay
Yeah, they kissed
in
in the
second season.
end. Yeah.
Like it went past me. You know?
I mean,
Okay.
this season wasn't written by Terry Pratchett. Like,
Yeah,
the season was
no.
written purely by Neil Gaiman, and you can see that. And
Yeah.
I feel like it lost its charm because it lost its kind of, lightheartedness, I think, in the second season, because Terry Pratchett is lighthearted. Neil Gaiman is not really. But I feel like there's so little like depiction of male friendship now.
Yeah.
And like this is such a big problem because men don't have friends in, male loneliness epidemic is happening.
Male loneliness epidemic is bullshit. Don't get me started. Men are not lonely enough. Okay,
Well, I think this is one of the
epidemic,
problems. I think this is one of the problems because like a lot of men think that healthy male friendship is gay, and this is a problem.
Yeah.
And like I really crave like something like a very healthy. I really enjoy watching this, and I would love them to be just friends. When they started like shipping Sherlock and Watson, like I was really annoyed by this. Are you singing
Yes.
Ariana Grande?
No, I'm
Oh.
singing somber. Never mind.
What the fuck?
How can we go back to being friends?
Okay.
When we
Okay.
just
I thought this was
shared
Ariana
pain.
Grande, but okay.
I can also sing that. That's fine. No, I see what you mean. I know what you mean. Yes. You know what? This is what I'm gonna say. I love the book as well. To be honest, I'm also like extremely against like forcing straight characters to be gay just because you're bored and there's not enough gay representation in
Yeah.
media. So you need to like make it happen somewhere where there's no place. I don't remember it being such a like striking storyline though.
I don't think
Because I like the first season. I like the way that they did the
because
adaptation.
there was actually an adaptation of the book.
But maybe because the second season I watched like, on my phone on the train and it's already, like going past the book. I mean, there's no material. They're just
Yeah.
like creating thing for the sake of doing it. It's like one of those things where it was very popular and they're like, okay, let's film more, because it's just very popular.
And we
But
have at least one author who is not dead, so that's
Yeah, that
You
helps.
know.
But okay, I see.
I really love Terry Pratchett. I cried when he died.
Oh.
Like, this was the first time I cried after somebody famous died, and I feel like the second season is missing his humor, his
Yeah,
this like
it's way darker the second season.
it's way darker, it's way
Yeah,
more gamey, and
yeah.
I don't like. I get that people like Neil Gaiman for this. I mean, I liked Sandman comics especially, but I feel like I don't appreciate that much, personally. So,
Girl, you're preaching to the choir here because you know me and American Gods.
oh yes,
It's a
yes,
5-year story. Okay, I think the book is
you
still
still
somewhere next to my bed. Like, and I've moved flats since, and it's still like somewhere in the area in the premises. Like, according to my Goodreads, I'm in progress with American Gods in the last
like
like
five
for the
years
last 5 years.
or 10.
I'm not even joking. Like, still, reading American Gods. So no,
No,
yeah, and like
I don't think.
I wanted to love it so much, and I just like couldn't. That's the thing because the premise is something I would eat up. Like
Hmm.
gods on earth, hell yes, like I love, we live anything like mythology or whatever related with, but my God, it's just so like, it's so like he's like gratifying, Neil Gaiman, the way he writes, it's what I mean. It's like very.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like I don't have words to describe it, but it's just exhausting to read this like ego gratification for I don't know.
Yeah, Yaroslav is the same with Neil Gaiman. He's just
Yeah.
like he cannot stand his books,
No.
and
Yeah.
I the only book that I really like is Stardust, which was a great movie.
Okay.
So
Yeah. The movie's. Yeah. I haven't read it. I just seen the movie. I haven't read it. But
yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I actually watched it recently, and it was still good. It was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite movie as well as like
Yeah.
one of my favorite movies when I was a teenager. So, but yeah, American Gods I read, but the more time passes, the less I like it for some reason.
All right.
All
So
right.
we'll watch Good Omens and see
Also, Neil Gaiman is
what Neil Gaiman
Neil
wrote.
Gaiman
What?
wrote the last episode,
But he
but
wrote the
he's
second
not.
season as well.
But he's
Didn't
not
he?
credited.
Because he's a creep.
No, I
How
think he
great.
will be credited, but he won't be a producer, like executive producer of the series. So it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, it's very
Questionable.
weird.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the last piece of news for today is a sequel series for Buffy the Vampire Slayer is coming out. Have you seen it? Have you watched
No.
it?
No,
Oh my
it's
God.
before my time. I'm too young for
Jesus
Buffy.
Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Wait, it was
Even
coming
though
out.
I know it features one of the most iconic enemies to lover storyline that I'm very familiar with from like TikTok edits and all that stuff. But no, it's too 90s for me. Or is it like early 2000s? When was it
It's
coming? When is it? Early 2000s.
1997,
97.
2003, I think.
Yeah. Like it's. I was watching Charmed at that time, on TV. Buffy was
But
not
it's
on
the
TV.
same. It's the
Yeah. But
same
it was just
time
not on
period.
TV, so I never watched it.
Oh, it
That's
was
all.
not on TV because when you
No,
created it was on TV.
no, 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 no. Yeah.
So I mean I love Buffy. It's
Yeah. But it's a remake or it's a sequel with
it
new
is
actors, old actors.
it is a continuation. Sarah Michelle Gellar
Mm-hmm.
will be there,
I'll be
and
there.
it's gonna be. I mean they will have a new Vampire Slayer,
Mm-hmm.
and it is directed by Chloe Zhao.
Ah, no shit.
Yes.
Oh, great. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
might watch that then.
I know, right?
I will not watch I will not watch the whole thing, the first one, but I'll watch the new one.
I
Ah,
know.
awesome. I love Klojo. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
I knew that it would impress you
Yeah.
because
Like, sign me up,
yeah, it's coming in late 2026, early 2027. So I'm excited for that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I really like seeing Sarah Michelle Gellar recently because I watched Dexter,
All right, yeah.
the prequel. She was there. I loved her. There's gonna be a Ready or Not sequel as well, which I'm kind of comprehensive.
Apprehensive.
Apprehensive, Jesus.
I'll not comment which one of us lives in the United States.
I'm apprehensive of Ready or Not sequel, but she's gonna be there, so I'm gonna watch it. But yeah, I'm very excited for Buffy the Vampire Slayer because I loved Spike. I loved the romance. it was questionable. It was toxic, but teenage years.
It's fine. If it was in the 90s, it's okay.
Yeah. So
like toxic relationships don't exist until 2012, I would say. That's why Gossip Girl gets a pass, as well.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Now we're hyper aware. But back in the days,
I think so.
Yeah, it was fine.
I think so. So next time we will talk about Oscar.
Yes, Oscars are coming up. So
yes, we're ready for that.
Voila. Thank you all so much.
Thank
you. Have a nice day. Bye.